Welcome back to Finnegan's Farm, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and welcome back to Workshop Wednesday. My name is Paul, and this is our team.
Hello, I'm Mick, and I'm the mechanic.
Hello, I'm Caelan Russell, and I'm the mechanic.
Hello, I'm Sean, I'm the apprentice mechanic.
Hello, my name is Marco, I love to weld. This is Bruce, this is Blake, them two best students.
Don't forget to like, subscribe to the videos, and comment if you want, and we will get back to you. So in for repair today, we have our Hitachi Mini Digger. We also have the Ranger, once again. We have the 9-seater Jeep, the 9-seater van, which is off for an NCT, and we have the Landquip Sprayer there, the 4228 sprayer is in as well. Just before we get started here, in relation to our quiz there on the jackets, so we're going to open up there for another week. We actually forgot to do it last week. So yeah, look, we asked you to guess the size on the spanner. It's probably not as big as it looks, and we have a lot of answers that weren't correct, so that's why we said we'd open up for another week. Get your answers in, we'll put you all in the drum for next week, and we'll give it a twist, and hopefully the correct answers will come out, and best of luck on that one. So that's in next week's video. So firstly, we'll head over to Gavin there from Weltech, who is just over there at the sprayer. So we're here with our Landquip 4228, which is a 4,200 litre tank and 28 metre. Not here, Gavin?
28 metre boom, yeah.
Gavin is here from Weltech, and we have a small issue here. Now, we're not in the workshop, obviously, because the width of the bloody thing here, we'd never get it into the workshop. So when it's a cold morning, it's a dry morning. Yeah. Problem is, the lads see a little bit of wear coming in here. Now, there's a lot of acres done on this machine already. So if we actually pivot it there, you can see a little bit of wear coming in on this pin, this bolt here, bushing maybe on the ram as well, and we think we could have a small bit of play on it here. So we have taken the pin out on this side, Gavin. Well, it's a bolt and bushing.
Yep.
Little bit of wear on the inside of the bushing, I'd say, so.
We have a wee bit there on that, like this sprayer could have maybe 35-40,000 acres through it. Just don't know yet till we plug in the box, but or go into the user settings in the box, but a little bit like that there is probably a lot when it goes out further, you know. Yeah. So and this, but it is only a case, the way it's designed is that it's an aluminium boom, steel bolting on here. So like if it was the case that we do need to change pin bushing in here, or if the whole nut needs to be replaced, we're just going to strip it out here, 6 bolts, one main hinging bolt here, pull it out, put the new piece in, so there's no welding or anything to be done. That's the way it's designed, that it is a wear and tear part, can be taken out and replaced, you know. So we can same with the pin and with the bushing as well, just sitting into the end of the ram, you know. It's a little bit loose. Well, it's actually not too bad in the ram. So that's alright. Plenty of grease put around it now, to be fair, you know. Well, and it is like you know, it is able to be greased that way. So, but it's like to say, that's where the main problem is. Like, you just that wee bit of wear there. As I said, it's probably 40,000 acres on the machine. Maybe you're talking 20 of that spuds anyway, you know. Yeah. So, but the booms they are a fantastic boom. These Pommier booms, in fairness to them now, I mean, we have that's a heavy duty contractor's boom there. Like, and if you look at it, like that whole boom probably weighs about 540 kilos, you know. Yeah, so including the back frame. So like, it's not a big weight for. No, and like you're only holding nozzles, so you don't want big heavy booms with heaps of wear and tear like on them, you know. So. Okay, Sean, you have the rams off the small Mini Digger there, as you would have seen in the last video. Now, as you can see here, we have an issue there with the seals there. Indeed. You get the light there, and you can see that call. We can see there where all the wear is on the inside, and the seal is definitely gone. And that's probably what's causing the leak on that, but we will get a complete new set of seals for that end. And here's the seals then on the actual piston itself. Probably don't look to be too bad, but at this stage we're just going to put a complete new set into it. Now the only other issue, Sean, is that rod, isn't it? Yeah. Huh? It looks a bit
banjaxed.
Bit banjaxed, yeah, is the word you might use now right today. Would be pretty, yeah, but yeah, maybe it just, I say we probably get that. Maybe get a new rod or a new chrome. Look, I don't know what's going to. We'll bring it up to the engineer in the shop and see what they suggest. But I would imagine they'd probably put a new piston in it. Yeah. And yeah, so a little bit of work to be done here. A little bit of stripping on them too, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. In fairness now, but
I'd imagine they were tight enough getting the cap ends off.
Well, as you can see, but that now, Paul, there was.
Yeah, there's a little bit of.
There was a bit of damage now to this.
But look, they did come off eventually.
Oh, they
did
did,
you
yeah.
need heat for any of them?
No, it was just that one there. I don't think Paul come in handy enough. It was just that one.
Just that one.
So, we got the Marco fell in the big barn.
Yeah, so Marco was on the job, as you can imagine.
Muscles in.
The muscles was in and the job was done, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Right, well look, I'm going to pop off there now. I'm going to bring these up to Heiser Seals, order up a setting, you say seals for it, and we'll bring that to the machine shop and we'll have it right back on the road then shortly, won't we?
John B will be happy.
John B, keep him happy.
Oh, aye.
So we'd fixed one problem on the Ranger the last time, and lo and behold, we have another problem, haven't we, Mick?
Well, this has been in a long time, but it's intermittent. When you go to start it, some of the times it'll start first time, other times nothing. And I know we had problems with the ignition switch before, and I was convinced it was that. Of course, when I meter it, it's perfect. Now my problem is I don't know, is it the forward and reverse, or the forward, park neutral switch on it's automatic transmission, the relay, the reader for the demobilizer, which I think is okay.
So we've about 4 possibilities there that I could be.
My problem at the moment is I can't find, there's a relay somewhere in there for the start relay, according to the data I'm getting, but the fuse cards are not tallying with what I'm getting on YouTube.
Right, okay, well look, if anyone has any suggestions to what might be help, we need a little bit of help here at the minute, because this Jeep has been in here more so now as much as the 3040 has been in that corner, so it's time to get it out of here. But look, I mean, in general terms, it doesn't give much problems. Just those problems have come together.
Well, funny enough, the old Mazda did the same, but it was simple on the Mazda. I didn't have isolators on it. I just put a bypass.
Well, you put a button
yeah.
on the switch, didn't you?
Yeah, but I'm not convinced that'll cure this one, because I haven't got a problem with the switch.
Right, okay. Well, look, if any of them YouTube fans out there who know a little bit more about Rangers than we do,
more than welcome.
Give us a shout out there, lads, will you? Because we need it. Thanks. So the last time we had the forklift in here, the horn was going off. I don't know, he's some bit of a mystery there to why he was going off. But we did find the problem, Mick. Well, you did find it, didn't you?
Well, Sean.
Oh, Sean found it, actually. Sean's not. I don't know, he's floating around there somewhere. What was going on?
The top bushing had a fair bit of play. That's the old one over there. And you have a horn wire going down, and if you look there, it's chewed. The bottom, which is ball bearing, is completely collapsed, so the shaft is battered around.
So Sean has replaced the
bottom bearing,
top bearing,
well, that bushing.
Yeah, and that'll stop the steering.
Oh, it's the way the steering column is a hell of a lot tighter.
Right, okay.
Let's just build it all up into water stuff.
So that's all it was?
Well, it needed a steering column.
Yeah, which is in it there now anyway. Well enough. Well, Sean, what are you at in here?
I'll give it a clean Paul. Just needed it.
So the 9-seater, as we call it here, is a great job for bringing the lads to and from the fields. Now, it does get a little bit dirty, but I suppose that's what it's here for.
That's the nature of the job.
It's in for an NCT tomorrow, so we just need to get it cleaned up and get it ready. Have you all the jobs done? Everything is working fairly good?
Everything's working, the lights are working, the whole
But there'll probably be something that generally...
there's
always something that comes back and it'll do well. Look, I mean, we'll send it in and shall see what comes back. Yeah. Hopefully it'll pass it. If not, can't be too much wrong with it.
Yeah, cross our fingers.
Cross the fingers, that's it. So now it's time for...
Tips and tricks. Tips and tricks.
So this week's tips and tricks is how to keep the hoses on your power washer nice and tidy. Now there's several ways of doing it. The handiest way we've doing it here is we have 2 retractable leads. This one here, this lance is for the hot wash, and this is your foam lance here. But again, they're all on retractable leads. What will happen is that if they're lying on the ground, we've often found that the concrete will wear the pipes down, and the generally will get crossed in along with that. And you get a lot of wire coming through, and sometimes you can pick it up and could cut the hands of you. So we put them here on these reels, which can extend out. There's 20 metres on these reels here. They'll click back in, you let them go, and they will tidy right back in there like that, nice and slow in. You don't want them going in too quick then. Now, other thing that we have then is the shadow board. So the shadow board is right beside the power wash station here, and on that we have a couple of brushes, soft brush there for cleaning the vehicles, a scraper there and a shovel there for tidying up around it. Now, as you can see, we have the sprout harvester in here at the minute to get washed, and by the looks of it now there's a lot of cleaning on it. Tracks are completely covered in muck because that's the nature of the machine where it works, and we'll have to dig that out, take all the rough clay off of there, the rough muck I should say at this stage, and give a good power hose then and clean it all down. And then we have a few jobs which have to be done on it as well, so they have been noted and we need to get that into the workshop at some stage. It will give a small bit of problem there. There is a spring in there, and that's for sometimes the spring will break, but if you kind of look after them, they're very nice and handy. And we have a little hole at the end just for slotting in the lances there as well. Keeps everything just that bit tidier there. These are made of stainless steel, so they won't rust, because as you can see, this is not stainless steel, and it will get a little bit more rusty, but we need to change that out anyway. But yeah, very handy to have that. So last week's Mick's mystery tool was in fact Marco's mystery tool. And yeah, we had a good few correct answers, hadn't we, Marco?
Yep.
Yeah, the first 3 correct answers was Dylan McCormick, Peter Dorn and William Clark again. So William is obviously on the ball there with it. Yeah, no, explain how it works, Marco. It's simple enough, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's for removing the tines on a Massey O'Hara. You basically show them there. Well, we can't actually show you today, but we will show you in another video when we have the tiller in, and we are going to take the tines out of it.
Yeah,
we will show you. But it's generally all it does is it lifts the little spud. The spud is on a spring. Put that in, twist it around, lifts the spud, and then you're able to pull out the tines on either side.
Yeah.
So it is
simple,
very simple piece of a tool to have on the farm, and that's what it was. Now, this week's Marco's mystery tool, you're taking over this slot completely, yeah? Mick must have more tools left than that. Now, so these are, yeah, little kind of clamps of some description with little teeth in it there. So, if you can get this one, lads, you're doing well. No tips, or no clues, no?
No.
No clues at all?
Maybe.
No, we'll leave it open. We'll let them see. We'll see who's. Don't be copying it. If you get the correct answer, don't be copying the next lad, because it mightn't be that at all. But they are a clamp of some sort. There's 2 of them on it. See who you can, lads. First 3 correct answers will be on the board next week. The best of luck. So that's it for this week's Workshop Wednesday. Hope you all liked the videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment what you want. We will get back to you. Yeah, and look, if we're over here at Finnegan's Farm, we'll talk to you all next Wednesday.